that guy off the internet, and I am going to be streaming some online poker today. I'm excited for it, can you tell? I am absolutely buzzing for it. I did not play well yesterday. But today we're going to focus. We're going to lock in. Spoke a lot about locking in yesterday in terms of life stuff. We're going to lock in. It's going to be great. All right, there's a lot of 2-5 running, but no open seats. We're going to have to go on every fucking wait list. Okay, rather annoyingly. Yeah, we're on every wait list, but we're going to force people to play, okay? This is what I don't understand. This same player is open sitting 3 tables at once. I don't understand it. We have a hand. Oh no, my software is crashing. Oh no, that's such a ball ache. Come on, resolve yourself. Yes. Okay, very good. All right, so we're on every waiting list. Just gonna play this dude heads up. Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? All right, guys, we're playing heads up. Okay, he doesn't want to play. Could you please? Oh, he's left. Okay, so he's open sitting 3 tables at once. Oh, it's doing that thing. I don't know why this keeps happening. But apparently if I... All right, so we've got a player that's sat now. That's good. I wonder if this player is going to stay. My alarm is going off. It's saying stretch. It'll feel great. Did a bit of stretching before the stream started, I'll have you know. All right, guys, this is a little raggedy to start, but we will get it going. As we flop the nut flush draw down here, this is button versus big blind, so I'm gonna... God, I can't remember. Half pot the flop? And I'm going to overbet that turn. I'm going to take it down. Would we have gotten there? Kinda. I don't know what this means. This every time I have a first hand at a new table, it's crashing. I don't understand why that is. Has anyone else ever had that problem, or is it just me? But if I wait for the program to respond, oh wait, I'm gonna wait for the program to respond. Oh, it did respond. All right. I don't know why that's happening, but it's eventually coming back, and that's the main thing. All right, we got a couple of tables now, guys and girls. It's happening. Oh, we've got a lot of tables now. Holy shitballs. All right, so we've got 4 tables out of nowhere. Let's see if we can get the chat working. One big criticism I had of the coin software was that it was very harsh on the machine, particularly if you were trying to stream at the same time. But it seems to be working okay. Let's go to table 3. We're going to call this 3-bet. And flop a pair. Let's go. I also forgot to log my balance at the start of the session, so we've got 5, 1, 15, 2, 2,500 plus that. 2, 3, 9, 8, yeah. All right, so table 3, we've called a 3-bet. We're going to call a C-bet. It's not a great turn card. It's not a great turn card. My opponent checks it on over to me. Do we want to bet this? I think we want to bet it sometimes. But I'm going to check it this time. I don't see any value here. I'm just going to check it back and lose. Table 4, we've raised pre. We've been re-raised. This player's pretty good, pretty aggressive. Let's put in the 4-bet. Ready to play for it all if we get the opportunity to do so, but we don't. What a nit. Guys, I've got some chat. I'm struggling to get to it. Let's stick with table 4 as we call it with pocket 5s on the button, and we're instantly rewarded with the worst flop I've ever seen. Hey, how long have you been live? About 4 minutes, my friend. Tried CoinDo the first time yesterday and enjoyed myself. Software is quite a bit better than WPT Gold, I'd say. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have said, I really like the software. I don't love it. I'm not a fan, yada, yada, yada. I'll be honest, I could go either way. No, what I mean by that is I loved the software when it was the older software. I love this new software. I don't have an opinion either way on the software. I am probably in the minority of players who thought it was really good the last time. I thought it was slick, it worked, it was smooth. It had everything I look for in an online poker site. But the new software is pretty cool as well. I'm indifferent. Just trying to find some tables, guys. Table 4 is the table with all the action so far. Right, this is going to really annoy me. 1 second. No, okay, it's a different player. But Just Chips Man is just open sat. For whatever reason. It annoys me when that happens. Once again, it's table 4 that's bringing the thunder. Someone says, hello, good luck, good luck. Thank you very much. No, you're right. There is no deposit bonus if you made an account in March. You got 100% rake back in March. It was pretty cool. Right, table 4, I 3-bet pre. I'm going to start with a check here. Not always, but certainly not never. And we bang off the nuts on the turn. It is the nuts as well. There are no straight flushes possible. Let's bet it. Let's bet it like we got it. And we're going to jam every river in the deck. Show the ace of hearts. Oh, he sent me a message on Discord a few weeks ago. I forgot to reply. El Pinchmundo. I'm going to find it and reply right now. If I can find it. Where the fuck is he? Table 3. Have we got any Twitch chatters so far? Not yet. Guys, I'm going to plug my Vegas promo hard today. I'm excited for that Vegas promo. I'll talk about it in a little bit. Right, let's call the 3-bet here with a 9-7 of hearts. Flop a pair. I played 9-7 of clubs yesterday on stream. I played a hand really badly. And a friend of mine who I did not know was watching put a message on Discord and was like, that's the worst played hand I've ever seen. And I was like, do you know what, mate? You're not fucking wrong. You're not fucking wrong. So we called a 3-bet. No C-bet for my opponent. Mate, if you want to just check it down, I will check it down with you. Something tells me you're not going to check it down on that river. Okay, you are. I think you've got black 9s. Okay, I'm a little surprised by that. This player's normally really aggressive. Not in like a spewy way, in a like a fuck's sake stop being so aggressive way. Alright, we're gonna force this guy to play. He's sat down when I had an empty table and there's seats open. But once again, I don't know why this keeps happening, but it's crashing every time I sit at a new table. It is most vexing. But we'll make it work. Oh, we're in now. Yeah, it's annoying that players are just openly opening new tables when their seats open and stuff, but it's all good. We'll chase them out. Let's call this 3-bet here with the King Jack of Diamonds and flop second pair. My opponent checks it on over to me. That means they've normally got top set or pocket queens here. Gonna check it back. They've either got quads or pocket queens here. Check again. I wonder if we can start betting this now, as in could we get called? Is this a 2-street hand now, or do we check? I think I'm going to check again and then bet the river. This is either quads or pocket queens. Maybe it's pocket 10s now, you know? Call. Oh, smooth, buddy. Next hand. Let's go to table 2. We've raised pre. We flopped the frickin' straight draw. Let's go to table 3. We've been 4-bet. We've got a hand that can call versus the 4-bet. Can it flop anything? It can flop a little some. It can flop a little some. Are you planning any UK meetup games? Yes, I am. That's a great question, and yes, I am. Let me just get stacked here first. With the ace jack. Yeah, I am. Just let me play this hand 1 second. So I've called a 4-bet. I've called a C-bet. We could beat ace-4. We could beat, you know, like king-queen, pocket kings, etc. In terms of we can beat, I mean, if we were to bet the river. I think I'm going to check. I think just check is the play there. I could be wrong, but I think just check is the play. Maybe we're supposed to bet. I don't know. Yeah, so I am going away for the summer next week, and I will not be back until the middle of July, but my fiance and I are planning on coming back to the United Kingdom a bit more permanently. We've been kind of in and out. And I've just got permission from the Hippodrome Casino to record. So I will be maxing that out, and I'm going to say to them, look, let's do a meetup game. Let's see what they say. So whilst there's nothing confirmed, I am absolutely in for that. Who wants to come to the meetup game? Who's in for the meetup game, guys? Off to a good start here, not, you know, up a significant amount of money or anything like that, but a little more focused than I was yesterday. Although that would not be fucking difficult, would it? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tables. We're on the list for another 5 tables. We're just hanging out, just chilling. We've been streaming for 12 minutes. We've got 38 plus 18. That's 56 viewers. Banging. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. As on table 2. Oh, I need to message my friend Ed. And I need to message my friend Gonzo. All right, we defended the Jack 5 suited because it's my mother's favorite hand. I got a message from my mum yesterday. Absolutely bless her fucking soul. I took a photo of it. She messaged me. She watches all my vlogs. Sometimes she tunes in and watches the stream. She's on holiday from work right now. Why don't you make a QR code to put in your vids that will take people directly to GG Poker to sign up with your code? Kiss, kiss. Mama Bear, you're adorable. Table 2, we've made 2 pairs. We're just going to bet it. Let's go to table 1. We've got King Queen suited. And we would have made top pair. Oh, Kizzles, my bizzles. Re-rizzles with the Kizzles. Let's make it that much to go. Is the leaderboard payment and splash pots the only rake back? You also get a flat 15%. And a lot of people are grumbling because their rake back, they think the rake back was cut from 33 to 15, but that's definitely not the case. The leaderboards are paying out chunks. And also the splash pots are worth a lot of money as well. Gonna check back the kings here. This is not a range bet spot. People do range bet this spot, but it's not a range bet spot. And I'm gonna delay c-bet for a small size because I fucking can. Interesting delay check raise. I think we're going to call. I expect this player to check raise quite wide and then give up on the river. Let's go ahead and call. I fucking called it, guys. Okay, there it is. That is absolute ownage from my opponent. Very nice hand from them. Table 5, this player sat me heads up. I've c-bet the flop. They have check raised. And then checked on the turn. I'm going to bet small. Show the queen of diamonds because I fucking can. Yeah, I really, really like that check raise from this player. I think they think I'm just, I have like kings or queens always when I take that line. But I know that I've got some other hands as well. Very fun hand. All right, we have got 5 tables now. Doing a bit of reg battling, which I must admit I do fucking love. Table 2, we have ace-jack offsuit. We will raise it. We flop second pair. We will bet it. Shout out to Anders Gaming. Really appreciate you tuning in, my friend, so consistently as well. That's really awesome. As we get check raise here on table 2. Unblocking the bluffs. The check raise bluffs here are 3x and, you know, queen 10 and things like that. So we'll certainly call, and it's a very nice turn. However, if you think about the value range that check raises, well, I guess we're now way ahead of king 3. If we're going to bet, we're going to use a small size. I actually don't mind a check here, you know, because if my opponent does have a hand like queen 10, if the river's an ace, that would have been cool. I'm not always going to check this ace-jack on the turn, but I'm going to check it sometimes. And then we face the 2x pot. This is really weird. This is really, really, really weird. This is really weird. I call. What have you got? Okay. Okay, cool. I bet you didn't think I had a jack there, mate. All right, I've got some chat to get through. Shout out to Liber. W mum. Yeah, she's a fucking superstar. Legend of the game. Is that London? I'm from Peterborough, so really easy trip. So hopefully my 1-2-1-3 bankroll can't take more than that. Yeah, it'll be small stakes if we decide to do anything. And it'll be a lot of fun, I promise you that. As we've got a little splash pot here. I did get a little loosey-goosey eating a sandwich yesterday trying to win splash pots. I think I'm going to raise the queen deuce. Who cares, though, because on table 2, this player has 3-bet me for like the millionth time today. We're going to 4-bet for the millionth time today. Hopefully they get sick of my shit and just put it in with any 2. We're going to call it off. Oh, Jesus wept, man. That's unfortunate. Yes, let's run it twice. And I'll win the second one. That's my prediction. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to win the first one or both. I'm just saying I'm going to win the second one. Here it comes. On the turn is my guess. Here it comes. That would have been really cool. But alas, it's not to be. We've been fucking stacked, lads. We've been fucking stacked. But we did win the one over here. And now we have 6 tables. Huzzah. Let's go to table 4. We're defending our big blind versus ace-10 off. Do we get to lead here? No, we don't. Do we get to bet this turn? I feel like ace 10's maybe a little too strong. I'm going to bet it. Actually, no. I think ace jack, ace queen, ace king will fold. We retain equity. We can bluff a spades. Yeah, I don't mind this bet at all. And I'm using the half pot size because I want to bet pocket sevens here. I want to bet my 8x, of which I have a decent amount. And so on. I do feel like this is going to get snapped off. But let's find out together, lads. Oh, it gets through. All right, table 2. Let us defend our big blinds. Yes, if we do have a meetup game, it'll be a lot of fun. I promise you guys that. And it'll be low stakes. I don't want to play high stakes because I want to drink and have fun. This fucking playlist, what is going on, man? I will fold the second pair and call the top pairs only. Oh, table 1, I tried to delay c-bet, but misclicked and checked back. Now we've banged it off. Maybe we get called a little more often now on this river. It's better. Take it down. Reg battling up here, which is always fun. Let's defend the 7-6 off. I'm gonna bet this. And we're gonna get check raise. We're gonna have to just fold. All right, let's go to table 2. I will definitely see bet here. Definitely going to bet the turn as well, I think. I don't have a spade in my hand, but I do kind of want to follow through here. I'll give up, though. Oh, damn it. Should have followed through. Yeah, I think our hand's going to want to bet sometimes. Not a pure give up like I fucking just did. All right, let's see where we are at. It's not much happening. Table 4 is defendable. So let's defend it. We flopped a lot of backdoor draws, but I don't think we get to continue here, unfortunately. Versus half pot. I would check raise this versus the button. But versus under the gun, you've got to be respectful of the stronger range. And you got to just lay it down. I think. Okay, table 6, we got Jack 8 of diamonds. Never mind. Table 3, we've got ace queen off under the gun, and this player's got 10 big blinds. I predict we're going to stack this player. Just not in this hand. Okay, we'll call blind, all right? Oh, it didn't work. Wait, where did they go? Oh, they must have left. Damn it. All right, table 3. We have pocket 8s. We're going to defend our big blind. I have not flopped that many sets lately when playing online. And there's another one. Folding versus the pot size bet. Good fold. All right, let's go to table 3. We have 10 8 of diamonds. We've got a whole lot of backdoors here. Could go either way between check calling, betting, check raising. I think I like betting or check calling more than check raising because people are not stabbing enough on this board. I don't think. We've been check raised. I just wonder, do we ever 3-bet this? I'd rather 3-bet with a blocker like a 5. I think this hand, unfortunately, we just have to check fold, to bet fold. Would we have turned the world? No. Okay, fun spot on table 5. We flop top 2 pairs. Gonna bet the flop. Oh no, give me some action, man. Manaja. What's the action like in Peterborough? Is it good? Table 5, we've got a hand that can go either way. Let's just call it. We've got a gut shot to the nuts. We turn a pair. We will check our pair. And we river straight, but I think we will check our straight. Kind of praying it just goes check, check here. All right, mate, you've milked me. That is a thin bet. Betting 2 pair on a 4 straight 4 flush board. That is something I will never be. A bit too thin. Table 5 with the J6, the insurrection. Because it's all very like take it down pre-flop or take it down on the flop. I want to play some big pots. I'm trying to play some big pots. I spoke a lot yesterday about being locked out. I feel a bit more locked in today, which is good. Also, this wall behind me looks depressingly bland. Let me put the picture back up. 1 second, guys. Much better. Much better. All right, let's go to table 5. We have defended our big blind versus a 2.2x raise, and we have flopped a gut shot to the second nuts. Guys, we're a little quiet in the chat. How are we all doing? How's things? Got a double gutter now here in table 5. And we face this bet. I'm just wondering if we want to check raise. Maybe a hand like Jack 10 is better. I think this will check raise a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to check raise it. Table 6, this player is just open jammed. I'm going to call the ace-10 offsuit. And we're going to just run it once. See if this gets through up here. Oh my goodness, that's a fun flop. King for the chop. Come on, baby. Table 5, my check raise on the turn got through. We take it down. Let's go to table 2. We've got ace queen offsuit. A lot of action here in table 5, this short-handed game, as we're defending our big blind with queen 9 of diamonds. And again, whiffing the flop, but a ton of backdoors. A ton of backdoors. Facing the c-bet, going to raise a little bit here, but mainly just a call. I'd rather raise a hand like 10, 7 of diamonds. Or 9, 7 of diamonds, just double 3-card straight, 3-card flush type thing. My opponent checks to me, not always betting this on the turn. Let's check back. I really felt like a diamond was coming there. I don't know why. Let's let that one down. Let's go to table 1. Going to raise and a call. I'm going to squeeze. I am going to squeeze. I go either Luton or Leicester or Nottingham. There's a great and completely legal 1-2 game in Peterborough, but I would never take part in such activities. Doesn't sound amazing, my friend. Right, we've been min 4-bet, which I don't love. But I think I'm going to just rip this in. This is really, really unappealable. But this player's not a net. So we're just going to clear out a lot of his equity, a lot of his ace queen and stuff like that. And we've got 10s. It's not the end of the world. But naturally, they have a calling hand. We're ahead, though. Let's run it twice. They're going to run it twice. We are struggling on the first one. A 10 would be very cool. Oh, there she is, lads. All right, now we're free rolling the second one. A 10 would be... It's the 10 of diamonds, though. We're dead. We're literally dead. But we will absolutely take that. That is not the end of the world at all. Right, let's go to table 4. Were we 3-bet the ace-4 suited? And flop a whole lot of nothing here. But again, with the nice backdoors. And there is the backdoor draw coming in to fruition. Gives us the chance to barrel it. Take it down. I'm going to show him the 4 of clubs because fuck you, mate. You're a legend, Gazzy. Thank you very much. Appreciate that a lot. You guys are legends for hanging out. As we had a bit of excitement there at last. This playlist is hideous. I need to sit and just get a good playlist. Because I complain about the playlist every day when I stream. There's a lot of tables running. I'm still on the list for a bunch of them, but struggling to get into them. But we're going to try. There is a bomb pot table running, and you best believe I'm going nowhere near it. We've been 3-bet down here. This is tempting to continue, but I think I'm just going to lay this one down. Yeah, it's just I would widen my calling range, maybe call like Jack 8 suited, but Jack 7 just a little too disconnected. Do you know what we haven't had a lot of today? We haven't had a lot of splash pots. Talk of the devil, there's one down here. On a table that I'm not on. And talk of the devil, there's one up here. It must have heard me. So I do like the fact that with the splash pots, there's a payout to everyone and then we play for the rest of it. I think that's a good way of doing it. Table 3, we take it down with the ace king of diamonds. Fun one. A mega splash has just dropped, but it's not on my table. Table 1, there's a limped pot. I ain't folding my back doors just yet. I'm not folding my gut shot just yet. Weirdly, if I had Jack 6, I'd probably fold, but Queen 6, I think, is a little too much showdown value to consider folding here. Maybe I'm just talking absolute nonsense with that. My opponent checks me. I think we've got a pretty clear bet now. I don't think they're ever calling. And we take it down. And we want... Oh, it was a splash pot as well. I forgot about that. Right, let's go to table 6. This player is a fun player and has flatted on the button versus my MP raise. I'm not folding. I'm going to start with a call. And we are just going to try and check this one down. Probably fold versus a river bet. Yeah, fine. Table 1, we have the ace 5 suited. We 3-bet button versus cutoff. We get the queen jack 6 rainbow. This is not a great flop for my hand, but it's a good flop for my range. So let's bet it. Take it down. Guys, there's a bunch of games running that I'm on the lists for. I am doing my best to get into them. Table 6, 3rd time lucky versus this recreational player. Let's go. What's up, Gary? I'm already qualified for the April promo. Going to do my best to win that tag team seat, but I'll be in Vegas June 27th to the 2nd of July regardless. That's fucking amazing, buddy. What are you going to play? What are you looking forward to playing? I'll be there as well. But you and I will be best friends at that point because we'll have just won the tag team event. So that'll be nice. Right, what are we going to do here with the King Deuce of Hearts? Let's find the check raise. There you go. There you go, buddy. Fell for my trap, eh? River is okay. Yes, there's some King Jack, but we blocked that. So I'm going to bet the river, and if my opponent jams, I'm going to call. I expect them to turn their Jack X into a bluff. So I've got a plan in place. I'm sticking with it. I'm going to bet the river, and I'm going to snap call versus a jam. Snap calling. Snap call. Oh, don't have King Jack, man. I blocked that. How can you have that? God damn it. That's very unfortunate. Table 1, we've called small blind versus cutoff. Got a call again. Especially for that small size. No boat for me. I will just fold now. This is a heads up hand up here. I've 3-bet, I've C-bet, turn's gone check, check, and I've blocked the river. We'll just take it down. All right, we're coming back up here. This is a heads up hand I've raised on the bottom. My opponent has 3 bets. I'm going to 4-bet. They're going to call pretty quickly, I might add. We get the 7-7-9. What to do here, I wonder. I wish I knew how to play heads up. Start with a bet. Can get called by all sorts. Ace of clubs really nice here because we unblock ace queen of hearts, ace jack of spades, ace 10 of diamonds, and so on. Not a great run out at all, unfortunately. And we will have to fold versus any aggression that comes our way. But I do think we're going to chop with ace queen now. There it is. All right, cool. Right, table 3 is an interesting one. I've 3-bet pre. This player has cold called, and this player has then called as well. We've got a couple of new tables here, guys and girls. As we focus on table 3 just now. I think I'm going to call here. It sucks with the guy behind, but I do think I'm going to call. It's a weird hand. It just got even weirder. It just got even weirder. And we're fucking out of there now. What a weird hand. That's not me. Cool. All right, where are we at? Table 6, we've raised pre. Let's start with a check. Are you planning on doing any streams when you're back in the US? Would love to see you play the Maniacs at Hustler again. Unfortunately, it's not a case of what I want. It's very difficult to play on streams like Hustler. It's a lot of fun, and I do think that if given the choice, I would play all the time, but it's understandably difficult to get on. You know, it's not a case of me saying that I want to play, unfortunately. So Spurs big bet the flop, which I am a little surprised to see. We're going to check call turn. I feel like we might have kicker problems, you know, as there's a big all-in on this table. How have they gotten this in, I wonder. I digress. As we check call flop and turn. I mean, I think we're supposed to call here. We unblock a lot of the bluffs, but I just feel like you might have it. I feel like you've got it, mate. Yeah, no wonder you big... See, this is the thing. People like, oh, I've got a set. I'm going to big bet the flop in a spot where I'm not supposed to. And I know I'm not supposed to, but I have a set, so I'm just going to big bet it. It's unfortunate for me. Oh, well. Getting my ass kicked a wee bit lately online, guys. Let's stick with table 6 as we bet the flop. Take it down. How you plan it? Yeah, spoke about that. What's your favorite Vegas hotel to play at? Oh, I love the Wynn and the Venetian and the Bellagio. Probably in that order. Yeah. Also special mention to the Aria as well. That's basically all the casinos in Vegas I've just mentioned. I do absolutely love Vegas. I'm looking forward to going this summer. Definitely playing the 1K Mystery Millions and the 1K Mini Main. Trying to find as many sub 1K buy-ins as I can find between WSOP, Venetian, and Wynn Summer Classic. It sounds like you have got it sorted out. That's the strat. That's the plan. I'm sure you have a great time. And I hope you win something. Preferably the tag team event with me. All right, where are we at? Table 2. We have ace 10 suited. We've raised pre. I'm going to check this one back. Check again. I would imagine we have the best hand really often. I want to do a lot of work on my delay c-bet strategies. When to bet ace high, when to not bet it, and so on. Which ace highs to bet, etc. I don't think my opponent has anything here. A lot of the 4x, or sorry, a lot of the straight draws are going to bet the turn. Okay. I'm a whale. I'm a calling station whale. But we all knew that anyway. We all knew that anyway. A little sloppy there. Maybe a tiny bit of frustration. I haven't run the best so far today. Bit of frustration seeping in as we call it off there. Are you going out, Lou? Where are you going? Okay, have a nice time. Will you get me that extension cable, please? Grazie. Grazie mille. Okay, table 6, we have queens. Speaking of queens. And we got the ace high flop. Huzzah. I bet this sometimes. Let's check it back though. Yeah, there's a lot of tables running, and I'm on the list for everything else that's running, apart from the bomb pot table. I'm not touching that shit. Check again. Fold second pair. We'll go for some value now with the queens. Guys, a little reminder, I've been speaking about it, but some people might be like, what the fuck are you talking about? For anyone who signs up or has signed up to CoinPoker using code GAZZYB, if you pay $50 in rake between now and the end of April, between now and the 28th of April, you'll receive a ticket to a tournament on the 29th of April. You win that tournament, you come to Vegas with me, all expenses paid. Code GAZZYB, you can win from anywhere in the world. It's going to be a lot of fun. Please gamble responsibly. But yeah, the Vegas promo is on, baby. As we 3-bet the ace king off, big blind versus under the gun. Not a great flop for my hand, but I will bet it. We do take it down. I did not expect to take that down there. We'll take that. Table 5, the square is limped in. We're going to raise some queen 6 offsuit sometimes. This will be one of those times we take it down. Let's go to table 4. My opponent has raised pre. We have called. I'm going to bet this like 85 to 90% of the time on the flop. Best advice for poker beginners: enjoy the game and don't expect too much too soon. I think that's really solid advice. I got a lot of messages from people being like, hey, I want to be a poker pro. How do I do it? And it's the truth is it's very, very hard to be a winning player at this game. And I think a lot of people just expect to be winning lots of money very soon. Take it slow, enjoy it, enjoy the process. Yeah, I think that's good advice. Try to think rationally. Hang on a second. You forgot your phone. Very fun hand here. I don't think my 5 blocks anything. My opponent's not going to check raise ace 5 or 6-5 and then check it on the turn. So it looks like a nice hand to like jam or whatever. I don't think that's the case. I think we either call or I think we either call or fold. Yeah, this is weird from my opponent. This is very weird. I don't think I have much of a calling range here. Yeah, I think maybe ace 5 is pretty much it. Maybe I'll check back some sets on the turn at a low frequency. It's a really fun hand, but yeah, I like my decision not to get curious there. I like my decision to just fold. Gary, thanks for the YouTube upload with the all-in challenge. That was super awesome, and happy birthday to me, way working in Canada. Happy birthday, my friends. Happy birthday, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. No, that's awesome. Happy birthday to you, and I'm glad you liked the video. Some people really didn't like it, and that's fine. I don't want everyone to just love every video I put up. Some dude was like, what the fuck was this video? This was awful. Never upload anything like this again, please. And I replied with like, don't tell me what I can and can't put on my own channel. And he was like, I said please. I was like, all right, cool. Let's defend the big blind here with a 5 deuce suited. Bottom pair. Yeah, some people didn't love the video because it was very gambly, but I wanted to do something a little different. And it didn't work out. People just don't watch the online stuff, which is totally fine. Check call here. Check call flop, check fold turn, rinse and repeat. That's what it feels like today. Yeah, I've just got basically starting stack on every table. Not good. I've been stacked a couple of times. Table 2, we've raised pre. Swing and a miss. We'll start with a check. Probably just a range check, you know. For me, been out of position versus 2 players who do very well on this board. Not folding for 1 big blind. Could even check raise with the backdoor. Yeah, I think I'm going to check raise, you know. Got to tread quite carefully here because we've check raised and been called. Having said that, our hand makes for a really nice, oh my goodness gracious me, a nice barrel on the turn. Having picked up that equity. Although we are going to do a lot of, no we're not. I'm just going to give up here. It's annoying. I check raised the flop, picked up the equity on the turn and continued to barrel, and now I'm going to lose a 50 big blind pot. Nice hand to my opponent. Table 1, we've raised pre, we're just checking it down. Let's go table 3. Table 5, real lack of premium so far today. It's nice to pick one up here as we put in the re-raise with the kings. And we flop, top, set. Let's go. Yeah, not too much happening today. Some days I stream and it's just every hand we're all in and it's great. But today it's been a little more reserved and that's okay. You know, we're not going to have amazing action 24/7. Hey, Gazzy, love the vlog. I wish Gardens in LA would let you vlog. Love to see you there one day. Yeah, apparently you can't. I've never actually asked, but I've heard of, you know, people who have tried the vlog and it doesn't quite work out and so on. Maybe I'll ask them. Maybe I should just ask them. Table 3, we have raised pre. We've started out with a flop check. Under the gun versus button. Checking on the turn. And just check folding. Table 4, I have raised pre. I've decided to bet the flop. We want to do a little bit of betting with our queen X. Not a lot, but certainly not never. Yeah, just a little bit. So that when the turn's a queen, we're not utterly fucked. As played, we're going to check back. Yeah, just a little bit of betting with our queen X. I was hoping he had queen 10 to fucking prove me right. Table 2 is an interesting one. We've raised. I think I'm going to check this one down. It's a little bit too much showdown value there, I think. God, such a gritty grind today. Sorry, I was answering a question. Somebody said something. Yeah, I was chatting about the gardens. I will for sure ask them one day. Do not play for a last money. Good advice. Yes, very good advice. Not too many premiums today, but this is not the first time we've had kings. We've had them a few times. If you're a poker beginner, or I guess slightly better than a beginner, really, you should watch Gazzy's podcast series with Upswing, the ones with Mike Brady. They are excellent. They really are. Really appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. But yeah, I'm very proud of the podcast. I was chatting to Mike yesterday. He's like, let's get the band back together and do some podcasts. I was like, Mike, I'm so in, mate. Speaking of things that are so in, these kings, all of them, all you can eat. We are going to get called tens. A little surprised to see that, but we'll take it. Let's go 2 times, friend. No spade or 10 dealer. Oh, that's not good. It's never good to lose the first one. I don't know if you guys know that. Oh, don't give me a set. Don't give me a set. Not like this. Thank you. All right, we got our money back. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot fucking worse. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Deblogger. If you guys haven't seen it yet, my podcast with Mike Brady, the Upswing Level Up series, great way to get better at poker. But be warned, one of the problems that people have when they start to try and get good at poker is that there's a lot of information out there and they try and take in too much too fast. And whilst our podcast is very good, it's possible to take in too much too fast. Are you coming to the Vic later today? I'm in Italy, so no. I am on my summer travels now. Going to Rome on Sunday. I'm really excited for Rome. I love Rome. And my fiance loves Rome, and I love how much she loves Rome. Going to Rome, and then going to Bangkok in Thailand on Tuesday. Then going to Melbourne the week later. And then going to LA, Vegas, LA, Vegas, LA, Vegas. Back and forth all summer long, baby. It's going to be a great summer, guys. I can't wait for it. I hope to see a lot of you out there in Vegas over the summer. I play loads of All In or Fold on GG, so I thought that was a fun vid. Yeah, I thought it was a fun video as well, but some people like really weren't happy with it. It's kind of weird, but to each their own, you know. But I thought it was just fun. It was just like a fun challenge, and if I lose a few $100, then who cares? And I also got 100% rake back, so I didn't lose as much as people thought. I feel like I've played much better today. We've got a seat at 510 at least. We're going to put that on screen up here. Yeah, I haven't played much 510 on stream lately. Just because I haven't played much online poker lately. A little bit rusty, but we've got some 510 action now, which means we could get back a lot of our losses for the day very quickly, or we could be even more buried. Let's find out together, guys. Just trying to work out how much I'm down. Second here. 19 point. Apparently I'm down 2k. I'm a little surprised by that, to be honest with you. I got stacked twice. I'm very, very surprised to be down 2k, if that is correct. Maybe it's 1500. I can't be fucking counting again. But even then, I'm a little surprised by that. But not too much coming my way, which is completely fine. You know, I'm absolutely not complaining about that. Table 6, we're tilting hard. We're going to 3-bet. And this player is going to cold call. Games are good on CoinPoker. If you're not yet signed up, use code GAZZYB when you make an account. Give you access to my exclusive monthly promotions, one of which will be taking someone to Vegas this summer. Really excited for that. I kind of want to start with a small bet here as a merge. Can get called by 6-5 of diamonds and can make pocket 8s fold. Fun one. All right, table 2 is an interesting one. I have 3-bet big blind versus under the gun. I actually did this earlier versus the same guy with the same hand and missed, but bet the flop and won. Now, though, we're switching it up. Let's check the turn. I think we're just check folding now. My opponent doesn't rep too much, but I think we are just check folding now. Yeah. Right, let's go to table 6. This player has raised in the cutoff. This player is called. I should have squeezed. Actually, it's fine. We're going to go 3 ways. Worst flop I've ever seen. And this player is led out. I'm very surprised by that. I actually think I'm going to just fold with no backdoor flush draw. No, I'm not. I'm going to call. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Table 3. This player has limped in and this player's eyes laid. I have called and this player has raised small. The prize I'm getting is just too good. Let's flop 2 pairs. Or the biggest draw in the world. Could go either way. And up here on table 5, we are just folding now. We've turned a pair here. Check. Half pot. This smells like ace king to me. Or top set. When will it end? When will it end? Yeah, you win. Nice hand, mate. Oh, we've got a big splash down here, it looks like. The color has changed. It's a mega splash. Is it a Ferrari? Can it be a Ferrari? How much was it? Oh, there's 20 big blinds in the middle, and we all got 5 big blinds. Nice. Unfortunately, I have queen 5 offsuit. There's not much I can do here. But damn it, I'm going to try. That's such a dick move, man. Table 2, I have raised pre. I have bet the flop. I'm going to check this one back. I'm going to bet this on like 80 to 85% of the time on the turn, I think. But this time, we're going to just check it back. And on the river, we're going to bet it. This guy, again, with the small raises when I have suited triple connectors or whatever they're called. Really interesting spot over here. This guy never has ace-queen in this line, so I'm going to all in. Try and fold him off of a chop. Okay, it worked. He folded. Right, over here, this player has 3-bet and then check the flop. I'm going to start with a check as well, just because I don't want to get check raised off of all of my backdoor equity. But now it's bluffing time. Oh, why didn't you just have quads and punish me? All right, I haven't looked at my chat in a little while. What's a good BB per 100 on coin pre-rake bag? I don't know. I've not been playing on the site that much this month since the changes. So it's a good question, but I'm not actually 100% sure. Table 3 for the first time today. I should have just called. This player loves a small 3-bet. Should have just called. Oh, shoot me in the dick. This is a not. I hate having to fold ace queen pre. Hate it. How did the WSOP Europe go? A couple of small cashes and stuff like that in a couple of tournaments, but that was pretty much it. I was part of the vlogger program. Sorry, I'm going to have to put this on screen. Table 6, we've called a 3-bet under the gun versus cutoff. It's a bigger 3-bet than usual, and that's a much bigger c-bet than I'd expect to face. I'd rather check raise a hand that's happier to go with, like 5-6 or 6-7 of clubs. Gonna just check call this one. Check on the turn. I think I have too much showdown value to bluff here. Given the line that my opponent's taken. Like that, why are you half potting the flop with jacks there? I don't understand people sometimes. Nice hand, mate. That's all you can say. I just don't understand it, but to each their own. Games are good. There's a lot of recreational players back. As we can see on table 5, I'm completing in the small blind. Flopping a pair. WSOP Europe, yeah, a couple of small cashes here and there, but the whole thing was very generously paid for by the WSOP. I've got a vlog coming out tomorrow, hopefully, and then a couple more vlogs on the way. I was part of the vlogger program. They gave me a bunch of tournament tickets. I'm super grateful, and hopefully I can do that again in the summer. How do the AOF treasures splash spots work on coin? So they're just random. They're not all in or fold only. They're on every table. We're giving away $500,000 and $1 million. So 500K in the splash pots and a million in the weekly in the leaderboards. Pretty fucking sweet. I've now got way too many tables here, but we can manage. We'll make it work. 9 tabling plus streaming. It's difficult, but I can do it. Yeah. It's like a random thing. How do you know that no one you're playing against isn't watching you live, mate? Well, there's a 4-minute delay, so they can watch. They're welcome to watch. They can't see my cards. There's a 4-minute delay. It's a very valid question, but we are, like I say, on that delay. 2 pairs here. My opponent checks to me. I'm going to bet. It's about a half pot. Yeah, 4.5 minute delay, I think it is. A very valid question. Imagine we were just streaming live and I was like, no wonder I can't fucking win today. All right, let's go to table 1. This player has raised to 4 big blinds on the button. I've got ace-jack offsuit. I'm still going to 3-bet. My opponent's going to call, and we flop top 2 pair, as Matt Damon would say. My favorite line from Rounders, I don't know why, but it's, I just made top 2 pair on the flap. That turn doesn't really change anything. Obviously, Queen 10 gets there. But we have a pretty clear turn bet, if you ask me. I think I'm going to bluff hands like Jack 10 and Queen Jack. Pocket 10s, pocket Queens. Really nice river. I saw the river and I was like, oh shit, but that's a good river. I've gone from being like, please don't have Queen 10 to please have Queen 10. I see no point in checking. I think we're just all in here. Table 5, we've got aces, but let's stick with this. This is a 5-10 table as well, guys. Can we please get called? I need the money. No. Okay. Still a nice pot. I think it's the biggest pot I've won all day, so I'll absolutely take it. We will absolutely take it. I'll give him one of these as well. Ship it. Table 5, we have a pair of queens in the hole. Let's put them to work. Unfortunately, we just take it down. Oh, that would have been a good one. Sorry guys, my laptop's having a wee bit of a hissy fit. Oh, shoot me. Weird spot here in table 2. We've raised this first 3-bet, this first cold called. I guess we're pure calling now. Can we find a 4? Nope. I bet we find a 4 now that I fold. Let's go to table 4. We've raised pre with the ace 6. Check calling turn. Oh, we've got a big splash pot again. Come on, be like a million. Do they do millions? 75 bigs. That's a pretty big splash pot, lads. And we have an ace, I think. Yeah, I think all you can eat. I think all you can eat. On table 5. Unless someone gets there before me, at which point I don't think all you can eat. I think now all you can eat. This guy's a fun player. Yeah, I'm all in. I've got an ace. I'm all in. It's fine. You guys let me know in the comments. Okay. That's not good. We're going to need a lot of fucking help. We're going to need a miracle. A 4 or a 5 would be nice. Dead on the turn. Nice. Weird spot down here on table 3. We've been jammed on. So this player's raising the cutoff. I have called. They've bombed the flop, bombed the turn, and they're now shoving the river. I think call, you know. Let's go. Needed that after getting stacked at the other table. This is a 5-10 table as well. Let's go. Winning it all back at 5-10, lads. That's okay with me. Let me know what you think about that splash pot jam. Is that awful? Should I just be folding? I really do need to put some effort into the splash pots. Got kings on table 5, but we get a walk. Table 4, I have 3-bet pre. Let's start out with a flop c-bet. Is it better to buy course or monthly subscription to Upswing for 6 months cash? I think the subscription, and then kind of see where you go from there. I think start with a subscription and then take it from there. That's the best way to do it. Table 4, we 3-bet pre. We bet the flop. We're going to bet the turn. If we get jammed on, it's fucking gross, but our hand is very pretty. We've only gone and banged off runner, nutter butter. Some dude is he's just raised 10-4 offsuit in the small blinds. What a whale. Right, table 4. I don't think we're going to get called here. I think we're going to get a quick fold from our opponent. But I'm all in. What you got, mate? It would be very nice if we can get called here. We'd be pretty close to out the hole for the day if we can. We do just take it down. Table 3, calling this 3-bet with the queens. Top set. Right, guys, we're cooking with gas now. We are cooking with gas. Gasoline. Gas a fucking lean. Call. No 10. Thank you. Yo, GAZZYB, how long are you in Italy for? Shout out to Johnny Brads. I am leaving next week. I'm going to... Where am I going? Thailand next week. Looking forward to it. I'm going to bet the turn here. Let's go half pot. Oh, this is a 10-20 table as well. Let's go 2/3 pot, actually. Gambler. Check Jambler. Gambler, if you're a true pal, you'll check jam. But not with a straight. That if you got a straight, that's cunty gambler. Kings? Why are you bluffing with kings, mate? Why are you bluffing with kings? I don't understand. Isn't your hand too strong to turn into a bluff gambler? Oh, piss off. Okay, I deserve that. I deserve that because I'm pretty sure Gambler is watching. And the needling is unnecessary. As a heads up hand. A couple of my tables are breaking, you know. Do one of those. I deserve that for the needling. Right, there's a heads up hand. Let's check call. Turn 2 pairs. Guys, see this little leaderboard thing here? How much are we due? 99 bucks. Let's go. It's not the end of the world. 2 pairs. Do we want to raise here? I think we do, you know. I don't know how to play heads up. I think jamming is way too big. Hope you guys can see what I'm talking about. I raise. If you've got a straight or a better 2 pair, then nice hand. Could go either way on the river here. Between check call to allow certain hands to bluff. And jam ourselves. I think I'm just going to go with jam myself. I'm all in. I'm all in, mate. No idea what I'd be bluffing with here. This is a heads-up hand. Hopefully my opponent isn't nit rolling with a hand like King 7. I think this is fine. Got a really interesting hand developing on the other table. Where I've gone all in. I'll let you know. Okay, let's put this hand over here and let's go full screen as we do get called by Ace Queen High. What the fuck? All right, table 4. This player is 3-bet, C-bet, check called, and is now check deciding. What the fucking fuck, man? He called me with Ace Queen High, honey. Take it. Table 2, we flop the nuts. We're betting the river. Right, table 4, this player is 3-bet, then C-bet, then check called, and is now check deciding. I think the king-queen window has closed. Surely. We do get called. 10-9 of diamonds, no good. Why would you ever fucking bluff anyone ever in 2026? Just have value and go for it and get paid. Like, what's this cunt got? Fucking 3 high and he's thinking of calling the river. Give me a break. Right, I'm gonna okay, never mind. God, all it takes is just a little bit of run good, and then before you know it, you're winning for the day. Have you been keeping up with the Heads Up Championship? I actually recorded a video today for CoinPoker about that. It was a lot of fun, and I'm going to get some special guests and do some videos. I have not been keeping up with it, but I think they're going to get me to do a couple more videos. So, yeah, I don't think I'll have time to do the commentary, but I'll absolutely be in there doing the videos. See if I can get old Maseri to come hang out. It's awful when you got multiple snap calls fine before that. You guys haven't seen the run good of late. Guys, I'm trying to get through all the chat whilst playing. Oh, this is annoying. I think full, just call flushes only. And 2 pairs. Would have missed anyway. Maybe that's a call so we can bluff the river. I don't know. All right, it's sorry. It's awful when you got multiple snap calls. Fine, but okay, I understand. Thank you. I understand what you're talking about now. The splash bot. Thank you. 1 second here, guys. Table 5, calling the 3-bet with the ace-3 suited. Going to 4-bet it sometimes. Absolute swing and a miss for me. I'm not sure how to handle splash pots, given a large amount of dead money. I'm also a maniac sometimes, so that's like the ace-2 sham. It's probably a bit thin. Well, I felt like I had an ace. It was okay. I have no idea. I should know, but I don't know. Which is bad, considering I'm playing these games. Given that, it means you're jamming literally all ace-x. Yeah, that's very true. But is that okay or is that not okay? I'm going to guess that's not okay. Had to jam because I knew it was coming second run. You fucking bastard! Nice hand to Mr. Risk. And I knew you'd be lingering in the chat like always. You fucking lingerer. Why, Mr. Risk, have you ever thought of like streaming? It would be nice for me to get an insight into your brain for a change. Let's defend the 10-8 offsuit here. It's a bit loose, but it was a min raise, so you can justify anything in life by saying it was a min raise. And now, is it a check raise? It's a check raise a decent amount. Yeah, let's check raise it. Let's chickadee check raise. Yeah, Ryan, if you ever decide to stream, let me know. I'd love to get the knowledge. Right, my table count has gone down to 6 and I feel fucking bored. Let's find more tables. We're in a couple of 5-10s, which is nice. My plan was to just win the leaderboard at 2-5 today, but Well, to be fair, there's no... Well, there's a couple of 2-5s that are running. Well, not really. All right, table 1. I don't mind reg battling at 5-10, but only with the right lineup, and this is not the right lineup, so we'll be sitting out here. Raising a call, I'm going to 3-bet this approximately 100% of the time. And what do you know? It landed on 3-bet. I'm happy with him folding, because this dude is supremely capped, almost never has his beat. And that's an easier range to play against. Now, no overcards is good, but a couple of flop sets in there, I'm just saying. This dude loves a limp. His VPIP is 85%. 85-8. Love to see that. Love to see top pair as well versus the 85-8 guy. Anyway, back to this. This is a 5-10 table, and we're betting half pot. We block a lot of bluffs if we get check raised here. We don't get check raised. So the ace on the turn, I would imagine it's much better for my range than it is for my opponent's range. Which means we get to bet. And also we're not going to run into jacks or queens. We block ace 10 suited. I'd like to have this as be the 10 of diamonds, but you can't get everything you want in life. I don't mind a bet here, is what I'm loosely saying. If we get raised, I think I'm out of there. I think I'm supposed to be out of there as well. I believe the check raising range on the turn is the hands like pocket 5s for my opponent, pocket 6s. Indeed, if they arrive to the river with this line. Do we win? We do win. I'm a little surprised to win there, but we'll fucking take it, lads. Let's go. I have been getting crushed all day at 2-5. But I'm spanking everyone at 5-10. Let's go. And I'm still second on the leaderboard. I've got $100 coming my way. I hate it when this happens. So I've got this dude tagged as a recreational player, but they're not. They're playing like 6 tables and they've got good stats. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, like I was saying, there are 5-10 tables I'm happy to battle at. This is not one of them. And if I'm honest, neither is this down here. I'm out of there. But I am also sitting on an empty 5-10 table myself. And if I'm not willing to battle... Oh, hang on. If I'm not willing to battle, we got to kick it to the curb. As there's a run it thrice going on. I think I'm close to out the hole for the day now, guys. I think. I fucking better be. Got some nice heat there. YouTube only. That's a shame. That is a shame. Guys, I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We've got another 25 minutes to go. I want to win this leaderboard. So we're going to jump in here and signal to the world that we're down to play. This player is scum. All right, we got it going. Let's go. Table 3, we flop the nut flush draw, big blind versus MP. It's going to go check on the flop. I'm going to bet the turn. I'm going to bet the turn because a hand like ace 10 offsuit will fold. Does that make sense? Ace jack offsuit. Maybe even ace queen offsuit. Probably not ace king offsuit. And obviously we retain out when we get called. Can I overbet this? Is this a bit thin to overbet? Let's find out together. I bet that way too quickly. Way too quickly. All right, now the tables have died down a little bit. Let's chat. How are we all doing? Poker with risk. You've got a chat on YouTube. I think you can only say it because you're watching all. Oh, hang on a second. We've got a mega splash and we're three-handed. We're just all in, aren't we? Come on, be big. Be a car. Be a car. 75 bigs. Let's go. I just feel like open jamming. Oh, wait, there's 30 in the middle. All right, I'm going to start with a call. If there was 75 in the middle, I'd probably open jam. Ooh, alrighty, Roo. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, somebody on YouTube has asked if you are the upswing coach from Toronto. I can confirm that you are. So MSU Pokerface 7, he is indeed. All in a call. How has this reg got King Jack suited in pre? Obviously bangs it off. Must be nice. Oh, they're running it twice. Nice. Oh, we have another mega splash. I fucking love the mega splashes. Can I have a playable hand in it, though? No Jack 5. What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? 75 bigs again. That's fine. I get 5.5 bigs into my pocket. And the 10-7 offsuit. I mean, I'm flicking in a call for a big blind. Is that? I really need to learn how to play these. Is that a mistake? Is it not a mistake? Is it okay? I think we just call any two apart from the ridiculous like 8 deuce offsuit type stuff. And I think we're folding now versus a 10 big blind squeeze. And the all in, we're out of there now. This is a problem with the splash pots. I've wasted a big blind trying to see a flop with fucking 10-7 offsuit. They are going to get it in here. Ace-8 versus 8-8. Must be nice. They are running it twice. All right, let's come over to table 2. I 3-bet pre-flop with the ace-king. I bet the flop. I've been raised. A little surprised to see that, but we've been raised. Call. Brick of all bricks on the turn. Shouldn't really change anything. Actually, no, that's not true. My opponent was going to raise some like deuces on the flop. Threes are going to pick up some equity, and so on. Facing the bet on the turn. Call. Nothing else we can do here. Interesting river. Really interesting river here. Bluffs from my opponent, hands like pocket 5s, pocket 3s, 5-4 suited. The value is pocket 10s, ace 10, ace 4, pocket 4s. We do block a reasonable amount of that. King Jack suited as well. It's pretty gross, guys. What do we want to do here? So we've bet the flop. We've faced a raise. Our opponent has bet the turn as well. Do we want to call or do we want to fold? I lean towards call. King of Hearts is nice blocking King Jack suited. Let's fucking 5-4 suited. Let's go. Let's go. Kevin says, why is it only 30 big blinds? That's a very good question. And the answer is because the way that the splash pots work on CoinPoker is it's split. So a percentage of it goes into the middle for us to fight to the death over, and a percentage of it goes into our pockets, which is pretty cool. I actually like the way it's done. Genuinely. Guys, I'll be disappointed if I'm not back to even for the day. I've won some nice hands. Won a couple of stacks here and there. I am about even for the day. I'll take that. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, a little reminder, I'm running a promotion where somebody can win a trip to Las Vegas with me from anywhere in the world. All you got to do is sign up to CoinPoker using code GAZZYB, G-A-Z-Z-Y-B, gamble responsibly. Pay $50 in rake between now and the end of April. Sorry, between now and the 28th of April. And you'll receive a tournament ticket. You'll get entered into a tournament, and the winner of that tournament wins a trip to fucking Vegas. Please gamble responsibly. And yeah, you and I, someone out there, we're going to play the tag team event. It's going to be class. I'll pay for all your expenses. Table 1, I've called a raise from this player. This player's bet out on the turn. We will call. Oh, I can hear myself. No, I can't. No, I can't. That's fine. I will just check here. I don't see any value on table 1. Yeah. And on table 6, we're getting ourselves into a pickle. We 3-bet pre. We bet the flop. Oh. That's my fucking got there dance. Question is my opponent already there waiting for me with a hand like pocket 5s or pocket 7s? This player loves a small 3-bet. Let's call. And miss. All right, I'm all in. I got a straight. Can you beat it? Probably not. Wish I'd checked the river now. He says so rude. And I'm going to say misclick because my patter is pish. Table 1, we've got there on the river. And I would have check folded it. This player loves to be passive. So I would have check folded. We fucking dropped down the leaderboard, so we have. But we are the only player. So this is the leaderboard here. Deep Sea and Stranger Things are above me, but none of them are playing down here. So let's pay as much rake as possible in the 3-handed game so we can scoot up the leaderboard. We'll start with a fold here. Yeah, we got 14 minutes left. I am going to just be very strategic when it comes to my grinding on CoinPoker because I'm going to start my sessions in and around the time that the leaderboards start because they run every 2 hours. So I think that's smart. I think that's what everyone's doing, to be honest with you. Table 5. This is not a call. But I decided to call it anyway. It's a fucking whale. Right, we've got a bunch of playable hands here. We've got King Queen suited that we've 3 bets. And we've got Ace King suited that we've 3 bets. If we get 4 bet here, I actually think this is just a fold, you know? We take it down. Table 4, we hope our opponent doesn't fold. They don't fold. And we got top. Huzzah. Take it down. Oh, that would have been a nice turn. Table 5, this loose call is going to compound itself as we check call turn. We're hoping our opponent just gives up. We've got lots of King X that can call here. I don't think we need to call a queen. Ever. Nice hand to our opponent. I'm back up to second in the leaderboard thing now. Going to win $101, which obviously we've got like 4 grand spread across, but I mean your leaderboards, it's $100 in rake back for an hour's work. It's pretty good. And obviously the splash pots as well, plus my flat 15%. The rake back is pretty damn solid on coin these days. Table 6, this player is raised pre. We're going to stab the flop. And we're going to bet the turn. Imagine he's just got Jack 4 of hearts. It just has to snap fold. Didn't we bluff the river? Spade not great. I'll be honest, my brain is very fried right now. Like I'm struggling to really fucking get it. I just wonder if I want to bluff the river here. Why unblock 2 pairs? Yeah, I'm gonna bet. Get snapped. Nice. All right, so we're 4-betting the ace king here. Taking it down. Up here we have ace king as well. I'm going to find a low frequency check here. Really low frequency check. Oh, nice turn. Nice turn. Gonna just bet it always. Annoyingly, just take it down. Table 6, range betting. Got 9 minutes. I want this top spot. Where are we at? Yeah, I want this top spot. Let's dig deep for it, lads. We're going to play fast, okay? And stream. We're going to play fast and we're going to stream. Hey guys, good luck on the tables. I like this promotion, although I can't participate because I created my account a long time ago and didn't use the code GAZZYB. Would it be possible to include players who didn't sign up with the code in the next promo? Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to. I'm not able to dictate things like that. My promotions are only for those who have signed up with code GAZZYB, and that's the rules of CoinPoker. It would be great if I could include everyone, unfortunately. How do you see Arsenal's chances of winning the Champions League? 0. No offense, but Bayern Munich are going to slice and dice them in a couple of weeks. And Man City are going to beat them on Sunday as well. I don't like Arteta, but I feel bad for him because he's going to go from the quadruple to 0 in a matter of a couple of weeks. And he did not say anything about like quadruple and we're going to do this, that, and the other. It's everyone else. It's a lot of noise in and around the Etihad, so I do feel sorry for him. I don't dislike him. I just think he's a fanny, if I'm honest. Does that make sense? Right, we've defended our big blind here with the 7-6 off because we're a fish. Can we just get the 5 of hearts dealer? Nope. We do get a very leadable fucking 8 of diamonds on the turn. We absolutely get to play some leads here. And too much showdown value on the 6 river. I prefer to check jam this than to fucking bet it. I prefer to check call it or check jam it. Let's start with a check and see what's up. Because my opponent is going to call a hand like Queen 10 or Queen Jack versus the small probe. But if they're never going to bluff out, I think that's a really poor decision not to bluff the river. Just sums everyone up though, doesn't it? Table 1, this player is limped in again. 85% VPIP. Love to see it. I'm going to start with a bet. I did not mean to bet half pot, but it's done now, whatever. Table 2, I folded pocket 4s. Didn't come out. Really? I haven't flopped that many sets today. I'm not saying I'm running bad. I'm just saying I haven't flopped that many sets. As we are now first place, we're going to win the leaderboard unless something drastic happens. We've got a splash pot down here as well. Is it mega splash? I don't think it is. 15 bigs though. 15 biggie smallses. Pretty good. And we've got a pair of 5s. I'm just going to raise. Just going to raise. There's an extra 6 bigs in the middle. Can I win it, please? One time dealer. Haven't flopped that many sets today. I fucking moaned it in, lads. Let's bet it. Let's bet it like we've got it. Hopefully this... Ah, he's folded. What a fucking nit, man. In your opinion, which of the LA casinos has the most action players? I can't answer that, unfortunately, because I only play in 2 of them, the Commerce and the Hustler, and I don't really play at the Commerce that much anymore. A lot of people think I go to LA for the poker. I used to go to LA and play poker, but nowadays I only go for the weather and the vibes and just to like chill out and stuff. I love the city of Los Angeles. I love, you know, Hermosa Beach and Santa Monica and things like that. The really nice parts of LA. That's why I go. The poker is still okay. It's nowhere near as good as it used to be, but that's the same everywhere. Fucking kids and their solvers, they ruined it for everyone. Yeah. I couldn't really answer, to be honest, because I only play in 1.5 casinos in LA. Guys, we're going to win the leaderboard. I'm fucking buzzing. First ever leaderboard win. How much are we due to win? $101.90. And then I am done. I am snap quitting. And I'm going to spend my $101 on something pretty. I really want a pizza tonight. I really want to eat a ton of pizza. I can't get locked back in. I spoke about this yesterday. I can't get locked back in. I ran 10 kilometers today. I've been really productive, but I can't. I'm really forcing myself to do these things. I'm not doing them because I want to. I'm really forcing myself to do all these things. I want to sit around, play computer games, and eat pizza. And I think I might do that tonight. Struggling to get locked back in. A friend of mine who was watching the stream yesterday and didn't tell me until afterwards was like, because I spoke about this yesterday on stream, I was like, if locked in is, you know, eating right and exercising and being productive and studying poker and stuff like that, I'm very much locked out right now. And I said, you know, I've been locked out for about 10 days. My buddy messaged me and was like, 10 days is nothing. I've been locked out for a month. And I was like, oh, sorry to hear it, bud. Floated the flop here. My opponent bet small. It's a bit loose, but you do a lot of floating in these blind versus blind variants. So I went for it. And it worked out. You guys want to hear a fun fact? I did a module for Upswing Poker, a lesson, if you like, on small blind versus big blind, single raise pots. It is the part I've worked for Upswing now for about 4 years. I'm very proud of that. This blind versus blind module is the thing that I'm proud of the most. I put so much effort into it and I studied in XYZ. It's 6 hours long. I recorded it. I did a mic test. Check, check, 1, 2. The mic was working. Don't know what happened, but 2 minutes later, the mic stopped working. And I recorded for about 6 hours. I then realized what was happening and had to record the whole thing again. So I spoke for 12 hours over the course of about 2 or 3 days about blind versus blind single raise pots. For the next couple of months afterwards, I was a fucking wizard when it came to blind versus blind single raise pots. Inevitably, you forget some of it, it falls out your head, etc. I've still retained a lot of the knowledge. But yeah, 12 hours on blind versus blinds. What a fucking nerd I am. Right, table 4. This player has raised pre-check, called flop. I am blasting. I am a master blaster. We take it down. We would have missed the river. Now, interestingly enough, this is not a great hand. We block a lot of the like 9-6 suited and stuff like that. But I'm not folding pocket nines just yet. Now I will, though. Now I absolutely will. 9 of diamonds, very bad card to hold here. Very bad card indeed. Because when he raises all those 3-card straight, 3-card flushes, he continues with the ones that have got equity. So for example, if he raises like 9-7 of spades here, he just gives up on the turn. But on like 9-6 of diamonds, it will continue. Guys, that is the alarm. We are done for the day. Let's fucking go. I would have called the river there if my opponent had decided to bet. Very interesting raise with the 8-6 offsuit. This player plays very well, though, so I'm going to trust them. As we are now tapping the table, I just won something. How much did I win? $101. Let's fucking go. Doesn't sound like a lot, but, I mean, for a couple hours worth of rake back, that's fantastic. And it all adds up. Without a shadow of a doubt, it all adds up. Let's go to table 3. We've got pair of queens. King 7-4 rainbow. An amazing flop from my range. Let's just bet it. And we're out of there. Table 2, I have 3-bet pre and been check raised. I block the shit out of the 10, but I have to just fold. Sucks. Sucks, but it is what it is. Right, let's finish strong, guys and girls. It's been a really fun stream. We've still got about 120 viewers, which is amazing. Really appreciate you guys hanging out. Putting a vlog out tomorrow. It's a tournament vlog from the Mystery Bounty tournament in Prague at the World Series of Poker. Please do check it out. There's so much effort that's gone into it. I would really appreciate it. Final 2 tables. Let's finish with a bang. God, I'm exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. absolutely exhausted. It's been a long day. I'm trying to sort out my taxes. My tax. Sorry, I'm not American. I've got a few taxable incomes now, and I'm more than happy to pay my share, but I don't want to pay too much. So I'm calculating my legitimate expenses. And because I make money from YouTube now, Ubers to the casino are expenses. So I've been tallying fucking Ubers and food and XYZ all day. And I've got a new accountant, and he wants to know, like, how much rent did you pay in this period, and how much council tax, and how many hours a week do you work from home? But it was coming out of my missus' account, so she needs to do it for me, and it's been a long fucking day. I've got about 2,000 receipts from the last couple of years, and they're not organized because I am a man. So it's been a long day to try to sort all that out. My taxes, my payment is late. I'm trying to get it done. It's a fucking mess. Got a new accountant. Cost me £1,000. My last accountant, he was lovely, but he was a little reluctant to put certain expenses through. He was like, yeah, you go to the casino and you make a video and you make money off of that video, but you're playing poker anyway, so it's not an expense. I was like, but it is. My gambling winnings are tax-free. I'm making a YouTube video and these are legitimate expenses. And he was like, yeah, but you know, you're going anyway. And I was like, no, listen, mate, I promise you, I only go to America to make videos these days. Which I think is true, but maybe I'm just lying to myself. I don't know. I'd still go on some of the trips, but I would not go anywhere near as much as I do if I wasn't making videos. Anyway, you guys don't care about my tax situation. I'm surprised there's so much talk about with like, oh mate, fucking c-betting, delay c-betting, delay check raising, 3-betting the flop. Honestly, absolutely class. I was very, very proud of that module. Guys, last hand. I'm not even going to play it. I'm just going to close the tables. Right, scores on the doors. I won $1,000 in the end. I thought I was down the whole time, but I won $1,000, which I am fucking delighted with considering the start that we got off to. Yeah, really enjoyed the stream today, guys and girls. I will try my best to be back tomorrow, but might be fucking collecting receipts all day. I don't know. I really enjoyed the stream tonight. Really hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Code GAZZYB if you're going to play on this poker website. I would recommend it.